Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa have long been admired as one of television's most enduring couples. Mark, the charismatic actor known for his charm, resilience, and commanding presence. Kelly, the sharp-witted, trailblazing television host whose warmth and quick humor have made her a household name. Together, they've been celebrated as the perfect match, balancing Hollywood allure with the down-to-earth relatability that has endeared them to millions. From their on-screen chemistry to their family life, Mark and Kelly have always seemed like the epitome of lasting love. Fans watched in admiration as they navigated careers, raised 3 children, and built a bond that appeared unshakable. To the public, they were more than just a couple. They were an example of how love could survive the pressures of fame. But behind closed doors, it seems the reality may not have been as flawless as many believed. According to recent reports, Kelly Ripa made a private admission about their marriage that has reportedly left Mark shaken to his core. While the details are still coming to light, insiders suggest that her words touched on the very foundation of their relationship and perhaps revealed a deeper fracture than anyone on the outside could have imagined. Those close to the couple claim that during what was meant to be a heartfelt conversation about their future, Kelly confided something Mark was not prepared to hear. The admission, described as both startling and deeply personal, raised questions about the strength of their emotional connection. Imagine for a moment being in Mark's shoes, a man who has long prided himself on his devotion to his family, a man whose life has been built around loyalty, love, and shared dreams. To hear words that suggest the love he thought was unconditional might have been more complicated, perhaps even conditional, would be devastating. Sources describe Kelly's statement as carefully spoken but unexpectedly cold. Not cruel, necessarily, but calculated, in a way that left Mark grappling with whether the story of their marriage had been as romantic as he believed. The timing of her revelation is equally striking. Insiders suggest it came at a moment when Mark was preparing to look ahead to family milestones, to new adventures, and to the next chapter of their lives together. Instead, what should have been a conversation about growth reportedly became a moment of painful truth. So, how did Mark respond? Those close to him describe a man blindsided. Known for his strength and composure, Mark has rarely shown vulnerability in public. Yet insiders reveal that this moment left him deeply unsettled. He has reportedly been unusually quiet, reflective, and withdrawn, trying to reconcile the Kelly he has loved for decades with the Kelly who delivered words that shook his belief in their bond. Friends have noticed the change. They describe Mark as contemplative, questioning the very foundation of his marriage. He has always projected the image of a confident, loving partner, devoted to his family above all else. But now behind closed doors, it seems he's confronting the same doubts, fears, and heartbreak that so many experience in long-term relationships. This revelation isn't only personal, it carries public weight too. Mark and Kelly have built careers not just on their talent, but on their image as a couple. To many fans, their marriage represents hope, joy, and resilience in the face of fame. If that image begins to crack, it doesn't affect them privately. It shakes the people who have looked up to them for decades. The reaction from the public has been a mix of disbelief, sympathy, and speculation. Social media has been flooded with commentary, some defending Kelly, others standing firmly with Mark. Fans are divided. Was her statement a moment of honesty that every marriage eventually faces, or was it something harsher, a revelation that undermines the story they've told the world? What makes this moment so powerful is that it reminds us, even the most celebrated relationships are fragile. Fame does not insulate anyone from the complexities of love, loyalty, or trust. Mark Consuelos, often seen as the steady anchor of his family, now faces a challenge that no red carpet, no television script, and no amount of charm can solve. For now, both Mark and Kelly have remained silent publicly. They continue to appear composed on screen, presenting the united front that fans have come to expect. But those who know them best say the silence behind the scenes is louder than ever. Will this lead to reconciliation? Will there be a public statement, or will they continue to navigate this privately away from the headlines? Only time will reveal how they choose to move forward. But one thing is undeniable. The narrative around Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa has shifted. Once seen as untouchable, their marriage now stands as a reminder of love's complexity. Behind the laughter, the playful banter, and the polished image, there are two human beings facing the same struggles we all do: trust, vulnerability, and the search for truth within love. As fans, we watch with compassion and curiosity, not out of gossip, but because their story reflects something universal: that even in the most admired partnerships, there can be cracks, and that true strength lies not in perfection, but in how those cracks are faced. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. If you want to stay updated on every twist and turn in the lives of television's most beloved couples, this is your place. And tell us in the comments, do you believe Mark and Kelly can weather this revelation?